Hello, I'm Robin Feicht from Stamping Country. How would you like to make this beautiful 3D heart that you can put little goodies in or surprises in just in time for Valentine's Day or just to say I love you? And to make it even better, we are going to repurpose something that you probably already have in your craft room. You ready for that surprise? Let's get started on our project. For the base or the frame of the heart box, I am going to repurpose a button container, Stampin' Up! Button container. That's actually going to be my container. And then I need to cut with my largest die of my heart's framelits. I'm going to cut 4 from the designer paper. And then I'm going to repurpose, you know those backs from the designer paper? I'm going to use that and cut 2 more big hearts. So I have 4 of the designer paper and 2 of the big hearts. And you just want to take your glue stick and rub your glue all over your cardboard heart. And then we can lay our designer paper on that. Smooth it out. We'll want to repeat the process on the other side. After you've peeled the backing off of your sticky strip, we're ready to apply our Victoria crochet trim. This is probably why I need to purchase a new row of crochet trim so often. And then we'll just lay that down and begin rolling and applying our crochet trim. Isn't that lovely so far? Next we're going to do a little bit of stamping. We'll use our soft suede ink and the Take It to Heart stamp set. We'll stamp that on Very Vanilla. We're going to use our framelit dies to cut that heart. If you missed my earlier video on using the framelit dies, you might want to go back and watch that. But I'm going to add my hearts with Stampin' Dimensions. That's going to give it some lift. Looks pretty. I've also added a crumb cake seam binding bow in a Neutrals Collection designer button. We've added a string of basic pearls around our heart. Isn't that pretty? Let's assemble our box. I've applied sticky strip to a strip of designer paper. It's a 1/2 inch by 8.5 inches. And I'm going to take the base of my button container and just run this around here. Just to give it a little bit of color. I've applied my base with some Stampin' Dimensions, but you can see that that's not real pretty. So I've punched a piece of designer paper with the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch, and we're going to just insert that in our container. All that's left is to apply our heart to the lid. We might want to see how it fits here so that we know exactly where to put it. And we'll once again use our Stampin' Dimensions. That'll give us good placement. Now you can see that that is ugly. So we'll punch a second scallop circle from the designer paper. Snap it in place, and we have a beautiful 3D container. Wasn't that a fun project? Thanks so much for joining me in my stamp room today. Go ahead, make some of your own. Use up those old button containers and brad containers and make some just in time for Valentine's Day. Thanks for shopping at Stamping Country, and have a fabulous day.